here we get into what I would call the runtime stuff. So beyond infrastructure as code, Alchemy also allows you to blend runtime logic, which is the implementation of your servers and your jobs with your infrastructure. And you get it all in one single type safe program. So if it type checks, you know all your infrastructure is correct. And what I'll show here is that we follow this very simple pattern. And it should look exactly like layer.effect. You got this a layer.effect tag, and then you got your gen, and then, and then you would you pull your dependencies, right? My dep, and then you return your service implementation, right? Like, get your dependencies, return the implementation. Alchemy is totally built around this pattern. I love this pattern. This is like all you need to build anything, pretty much. So this is basically a layer for a Cloudflare worker. And in this first step, what we call this is initialization. This is where like resources and bindings go. So you declare your infrastructure dependencies like you would any other sort of effect dependency. So here I need a bind to a bucket. So I call Cloudflare R2 bucket bind, and I get back a client, right? So now I have a way to interact with my bucket, and Alchemy is going to go automatically wire up the infrastructure for this. So if I run deploy, you'll notice that the plan now has a worker, which is a new resource, but that worker has one binding, which is the bucket, right? So you see this in the plan. That's all automated. So like AI really can't screw this up, right? Like it needs to interact with the bucket, so it adds the bind. That automatically figures out the infrastructure, and then it uses it. It's type safe all the way through. And I have this really just contrived example that you can see here. I'm just bringing in the HTTP server request. So it's all integrated with Effect platform. So the way you implement HTTP is you just give us an HTTP effect, right? That's an effect that has one requirement, which is the server request, right? And then we integrate with Stream. So we give you a nice Effect native interface over Cloudflare, over AWS. Everything gets a purpose-built Effect native implementation. So here we can just pass that stream in with the content length, and it works, right? So deploy that. It'll go through, create the worker, upload it, and we should get, I won't go to it yet, but we get our worker, right? I don't want to put something in R2 right now. So what I really want to show is durable objects, which I think are the coolest feature of Cloudflare. So I'll say, let's add a chapter.
Don't mention it too many times, otherwise Sunil will materialize himself.
Yeah. That support that uses hibernatable WebSockets. So our docs are all optimized for Markdown. So when AI is fetching these docs, it's getting the Markdown, and it can crawl the docs, and everything is sort of laid out in a step-by-step workflow that AI can just pull from. So you're getting this sort of interactive experience with any coding agent. So what we'll see here is it's going to create a durable object. So same pattern of export default class. We've got where we initialize our resources, and then we've got an effect that we return. This will run per durable object instance, right? So for those who don't know, a durable object is effectively a JavaScript isolate in Cloudflare's network. And you can have millions of them, and they're guaranteed to be singletons, and you can have long-lived WebSockets on them, and they have back to like 10 gigabytes of storage with SQLite. Super powerful primitive. Like you can have swarms of these small little isolates in the cloud all over the world, and just managing WebSockets and managing little bits of state. This is an effect native way to work with durable objects. So we don't have any resources, so we'll just leave this empty. But here you can see that when the durable object instantiate, we'll run this closure, right? So this is going to run per durable object instance, and it's going to set up, basically restore the hibernated WebSockets. And then we'll return our fetch handler. So returning the implementation of the durable object. This is going to just simply upgrade to a WebSocket, right? And I'll also implement the WebSocket message and WebSocket close event handlers. And it's really unfortunate I can't use effect socket here because they're hibernatable. It'd be really cool if this could just be effect socket, but for now, you have to sort of implement it in this decoupled way. You can't pipe off of the socket